Okay, now I'm back. Could have sworn. Guess I was wrong. All right. I'm just gonna be drawing. I am waiting for my blood sugar to just drop a bit. But I am doing tarot readings, oracle readings. All I ask is, do you support the tavern? Preferably on Ko-fi, but anything will do. Hopefully my interweb connection stays pretty stable. But I'm just gonna move this up here. Okay, are we back? Okay. Blessing the first people who messaged me. Don't do that. Those are very obvious scams. Life Guardian, hello, hello. Oh, you know what I can do? Life Guardian, you popping up reminds me that I should finish the oracle deck you gave me. Let me go grab them real quick. Hold on. Oh, there's the glove. That's what I was looking for. I'm pretty sure the folks on TikTok can still hear me. Womp. Okay. Oh gosh. I actually have people on TubeTube. Good morning. Hi. Hello everyone. Sorry, I was away. I found this cool amethyst crystal I completely forgot about. I'm just gonna put this little guy here. That hurt your ear. Love your hat. Hello, Charlie Brown. Welcome, welcome everyone to the Serentipsy. I need to finish making these cards. Wait, hold on. These are the finished ones. Okay. So these should all be done. Right? Cool beans. Can you choose a number from 1 through 10? 11. Just kidding. 3. That's the number I pick. Did I win? Tacky glue. This should work, right? I'm just gonna ruin one of my many paintbrushes that I have. Okay, great. What has come across? I don't know, Trent. What did you find indeed? I like tarot. Me too, that's why I do it. Yo, Yoshi! Hey friend, hey friend. Hi friends, welcome to the Serentipsy Tavern. I am known as the Sage of Chaos, and I am doing readings today, but because of my low energy, I am a little bit picky on who I'm doing readings for. So, if you would like a reading, all I ask is you support the tavern some way, somehow. Oh, thank you for following, Christopher. Preferably through Ko-fi, because TikTok takes 40%. No, I only take 40% of commission, so it's kind of lame. But you know, anything helps. I am broke. It's okay, man. I get it. I get it. I do have my free nights, my free tarot reading nights, but sometimes, like tonight, when I'm a bit low on energy, especially since my blood sugar has kind of been on a roller coaster these past few days. So my body's playing catch up right now, so I have to be kind to it. Reading, yes, tarot reading. This right here is my tarot deck. I have oracle decks as well. I like to change it up. These are my oracle decks. Space off the moon. Wow, the oracle. Look, speaking of oracle, thank you for following. Thank you, Billy. Thank you. Wow, look at all the followers here. Thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Right. I wanted to find a paintbrush. Sorry, bud. I didn't mean to scare you. I freaked him out. Do I want to ruin one of these? No, these are kind of like my newer nice ones. I know I had a pack of like shitty brushes somewhere. this one's pretty shitty. I'll use this one. It's fine. It's cool. Grape Ape Gorilla. Thank you for following. I'm not familiar. This is new side of TikTok. Your hat is sick. Thank you. So, my channel is, I like to think of it as a safe space for all. It doesn't matter if you've been spiritual or not. It doesn't matter if you're religious or not. My tavern is open to all as long as you are respectful and you are authentically you. That is kind of the point of me existing. You could take a break from reality. You could ask questions. All questions are welcomed. I can't promise I'll have an answer, but I'll give you an answer. Is it the answer? Probably not, but it's an answer. We're scrolling. But she's so committed that she has not shit on her head. I know she's sincere. There's never enough shit on my head. I don't know if you guys ever played Team Fortress. Oh my gosh, I haven't thought about this game in so long. Team Fortress 2. I've been playing Team Fight Tactics, and that's not it. It's Team Fortress. Yeah. I blame Team Fortress for stacking hats, stacking things. Keep having the universe is a better place when you're doing your thing. 100%. Exactly. Sage, how was the convention? It was amazing. I had so much fun. The convention. So, okay, I've been going to that convention since I was in high school, y'all. Like, that's a long time. For those who don't know, high school has been over 10 years for me. And that convention, oh my gosh, has grown so much. I was not able to make it to the second floor at all. I was like, there's a second floor, and it freaking blew my mind. Like, it's crazy how big this convention got. And I'm so happy for them. I know one of the co-founders. Like, we're acquaintances. He gives me discounts here and there. I was part of their, this is the first year they had, like, a featured artist program, so they had, like, a creator lounge. It was pretty neat. I got to meet with, this sunglasses, eye-frame company, and they were super cool, so I'm hoping I could brand with them, and I can start helping sell their glasses, because they were super sick, and they gave me some free sunglasses. And and anybody giving me free sunglasses, I'm a big supporter. And like, plus, their frames are super cheap. So, unlike going to freaking, like, the Vision store and paying like $200 for 2 pairs, like, their frames are so cheap. One of them is just straight up like $30, and I thought that was awesome. Sorry, team. Do you have any advice for a suburban wizard? Advice in what, my dear friend? There's so much I could say. What convention? The main convention in Las Vegas for the AnimeCon, Level Up Expo. Been going to that convention for years. Great convention. Highly recommend. Magic specifically. Well, what seems to be the trouble, friend? What is the issue, wizard? Look at that. Made a card. So, fun fact. This Oracle deck was created by, I think they're still in the chat. Life Guardian, if you wanna chime in. They made this deck for me, and it's really, really nice. So they sent me the PDF file. I printed it out, and now I'm just gluing them together, and I'm making a whole deck. Whoops, and knocking over everything. Hello, I love your hat. Thank you. Spells getting out of hand, portals that won't close, demons and stuff like that. It sounds like you are not grounded, my dear friend. I recommend touching some grass. Squeeze your toes in some dirt. Remind yourself that although you may be a powerful wizard, you are still a human being on the planet Earth. And that is okay. You can be both. Throw that over there. And then we'll paint the glue everywhere. I have to do this fast. Because this glue, oh my god, this glue dries really fast. Okay. Go, go, go. Glue it up. That deck they made is amazing, dude. It's super, super awesome. Oh, this one's me. Look at that. I love that they included me in the deck. I should probably put this some like under something. Add some weight to it. That works, that works. Good morning, brother. Sorry I'm late. No worries. Oh, hey. You used to be on the other side, and now you're over here. Welcome, friends. Welcome. It's always fun to just chit-chat with you guys as I do some arts and crafts. Glue, 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 glue. Glue, 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 glue. I think I found an easy way to paint the glue on. Haha. Make sure to get the corners. Alright, go. Haha. Can you lift one card out of that deck and show us? Yeah. I'm finishing this one up. Oh, this one's me. Haha. Chaos. Becoming the storm. Stop resisting the change. You are already inside it. It's me. I love it. It's great. Shared the live. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. Paint the glue. Spread the glue. Oh, thank you guys for sharing and liking the live. Much appreciation. Oh, wow. Chaos life. Growth is a living, breathing force. Allow it to change you. These are so pretty. What are you doing? What are you making? I am making my Oracle deck. So, whoops. Someone from my chat, their name is Life Guardian, they had recently made me an Oracle deck. And, well, there's two parts to the Oracle deck. So I had finished making this one. They're super pretty. I really like them. And I am making the rest of the half so that I could use them in my readings. It is also very windy. Do we get one question free? Not tonight. Normally, well, actually, normally I don't answer any personal questions. I just go based off of whatever the guys want to tell you. I pull the cards, and the cards tell me what to say. But tonight, because I'm a bit low on energy, I'm trying to reserve my energy at the moment. So, if you would like a reading, I just ask you support the tavern, specifically through Ko-fi, so that even just a simple 4 quarters will do. And so, in the meantime, since I'm not expecting to do a lot of tarot readings tonight, or much readings, I am going to continue making my Oracle deck. Haha. Hope you feel better. Oh, I'm fine. I just I've been doing a lot of projects, a lot of rehearsing for upcoming shows I got going on. Did like a fire photo shoot the other night, and then I spent the day editing them. Sage, how are you? Crispy Mac, been a while. Shadow Wizard Money Gang. I've been great. Busy, exhausted, tired, you know, the whole shebang, but I wouldn't have any other way. Preparing for an upcoming show in the Utah area. So I've been rehearsing every week, been putting together choreographs and trying to put together this whole vision of this Norse themed show. I'm trying to incorporate the Serentipsy Tavern into it. So I've been trying to write my scripts and kind of basically write my show. So I've been a busy bee, and I also have to prep to going back to Vegas next week for EDC, because I'm working it. So very excited for that. I worked it last year. It was a shift for sure. I like the chaos of it. I know it's not for everybody. Lord knows it's not for everybody. But I like it. I love the job. I love helping people. But this year I'm on a different team. I'm on the post team. I got a support. What? Wait, hold up. Hold the phone. Did Mr. Big Guy just do another Mr. Big tip? Hold on. Wait. Oh, crap. The glue. Frickin'. There we go. Make sure it's all nice and tavern support, dude. Mr. Big Guy. Beautiful uncertainty. Look at that. That's the card I'm pulling for you right now. You do not need the full picture. The next step is enough. Aw. Okay, hold on. I need to know. I wish it told me how much you tip. Because what the hey man. You are a very kind human being. I hope you know that. Dude, no way. Another $100? Right, you just helped me pay for school right there, dude. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, dude. Well, I mean, that's $100, so I'll just do readings for everybody now. Back to the old rules. Well, I'm trying not to do too many readings. So you may request a reading, but it will not be a guarantee. But thanks to Mr. Big Guy, I'm happy to just take readings. But let me just glue this card real quick. That's a good hat. Thank you. I bought it off a Hot Topic, and then I went to a rave, and people helped me decorate it. So you know, from there, the rest is history. Oh boy. Libra. Are you saying you're Libra? Super good hat. Blessed by the pluri community. Exactly. Exactly. Some of it is also ground score, like this guy right here. This chicken or duck with no beak. You don't know what it is because he's got no beak. I found him on the ground and I was like, oh no, let me save you. Ta-da! Well, some of these are really cut off, but it's okay. When I find the time, I'll redo them more nicely because I was rushed. I was rushing when I was cutting these.
Yay to Bruce, the streaming king.
With quantum fiber internet, he's gonna binge.
He wants more. He's got to have more.
Yay.
More podcasts in the shower.
Quantum fiber Wi-Fi has the power. More.
Is that from Mystery of Silly Hats? Yes, certified silly hat, blessed by the ministry themselves. I love going to my local farmer markets, and I remember last year doing the Harvest Moon market that my little town had. There's this one booth. They make witchy hats that kind of similar look like mine, but like they got like really cool ones. And I remember walking by their booth, checking out their hats. They see mine because I'm wearing it, and they're like, "Girl, I wish I made your hat. Oh my god!" And I was like, "Your hats are like equally amazing. Like, what are you talking about?" I think I grabbed their business card, or I followed them on Instagram, and now I forgot. But I'm sure I'll see them again this year. Like, I don't see why not. In fact, I plan on joining the farmers market myself. So we'll see. I have a vendor booth event coming up at the end of this month, so I'm very excited for that. I'm trying to like decide what to sell. I got like a few things. I'm mainly doing like my readings, of course. It's obviously my main money maker. Which is so funny. I did not expect for people to line up for my readings. It always blows my mind. I'm thinking of doing a couple of paintings. I have a few tiny ones that I already have done and they're ready to go. So I'm thinking maybe I should do a couple more. And I also kind of want to try my hand at some of the sewing projects I've been wanting to get to. Sell some clothes. Dun dun dun, la 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 la, la la. Well, they're not perfect, but it's still something. Do you have Blue Eyes White Dragon in there? Maybe. Perhaps I do. Perhaps I don't. The world may never know. All right. Continuing the journey of... Oh, goodness. Yeah, that works. Oh, thank you for liking the live. My 10,000 likes. Wow. La 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 la. Yay! Alright. Again, they're not perfect, but I'm still proud of them. Only got like a few left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 6 left to do. I hope everyone's night has been going pretty swell. Woo! I almost painted my little box here. I guess it would have been fine. It's just glue. You have yourself a good night, Sage. Hope everything works in your favor that you need to. Aw, big guy. That is so awesome and kind of you. And ditto, friend. I hope all fortune finds you so easily, so effortlessly. May all the blessings may find you so quick and so abundantly. 'Cause you deserve it. Being one of the biggest supporters of the tavern. I know the ancestors make note of it. Jesus is the way. Hello, Manuel. His name is Yeshua. And he is my first mentor. His way is definitely one I would recommend. But I wouldn't say it's the only way. That's the beauty of being human. Is that we have plethora of ways to get to the same destination. And that's why they say it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. The longest time, especially teenage angst me, used to hate hearing that. But it makes sense. It makes sense. Life is just one big video game movie. It's just one big story. You are the author, so you get to decide how it goes. You are the captain of your own ship. You get to decide and steer where it leads down what road. It's both exciting and scary. La 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 la. Joe, thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Kitty, 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 kitty. I was disturbing his bath. You know, as you do as cat owners. Gluing, gluing. I wonder if I'm going to be able to use this brush after. Probably not. Or maybe if I make it like if I let it dry like a flat brush, that'd be actually kind of nice. Wow, it is so windy outside. There's a storm. I'm totally sorry. I am not reading Tube. What are you doing? What's your favorite pizza? I'm creating my Oracle deck. If anybody would like a reading, just type and I'll decide if I'll do the reading or not. Just say you'd like a reading. Type the letter T. That's usually my rule, is you type the letter T. And then I put you on a list. But I am limiting how many readings I'm doing tonight because I'm tired. Both physically and energetically. Well, hold on. I got it fixed. Tube. Sorry, gang. My bad, too. Okay. I am just dropping everything. You know, I don't need this anymore because Mr. Big Guy, he came and supported the tavern, and that is enough for me. That is way more than enough for me. So I'm going to move this center stage here. Trent, oh my gosh, Trent, you're still here? Okay, I'll do a reading for you for sure. Because you've been sticking around, and I appreciate that, friend. Oh, got my table a little bit. Let me finish gluing this one. And then I'll do your reading. Gluing. That's good enough for me. Ladybug. I'm just vibing at work. Hey. We vibing at work, you mean? Because this is technically my work. Because the government won't let me have a regular job. It's hard for me to work full-time as someone with a chronic illness, which is very frustrating because I used to be able to work until my body decided to be like, we're done. Oh, I only have 2 left? Hey, that's what's up. Alright. Let me actually just do this though. The reading. And, whoops. So, in order to qualify for insurance, as many of you know, you need to work full-time. And I can't do that. My body won't let me, physically. And mentally, it just gets really exhausting. So the only other way for me to survive is to have Medicaid, which they're very strict about. So I have to make under a certain amount of income, which is laughable. Because how is anyone supposed to survive? Like, I can barely pay rent. Howdy. Hi. Howdy. What's your illness, if you don't mind asking? Oh, I don't mind at all. I am a type 1 diabetic. That is my autoimmune disease. Hi, I'm late. You're not late, Devin. You're always on time. Exodia, I win. Oh, I didn't answer your favorite pizza. My favorite pizza, it's not a usual one. I like to make my own special toppings. So I like putting pineapple, pepperoni, and mushrooms. Those are my go-to toppings. Yeah. Okay, so Trent, Muse of Emotions. Oh, this I do need to look up because this is like an extra card in the deck. But emotions represents the way we feel. Muse of Emotions. Compassion, joy, the freedom to feel all the emotions as a way to self-discovery, transcendent states of bliss, meditation, inner calm knowing, being totally in touch with your desires, and balanced and peaceful emotions, avoiding moodiness. Come, tiny vessel of love, to the place where the water drops off and pours everything into the sweet shell of life. This message of highest love resides where all the bits and pieces of your anger and sadness are brewed and alchemized into beautiful experiences to be cherished and learned from. Come meditatively, quietly, calmly. With everything you are, leave nothing behind, for you will need it all in this place of mindful understanding. Steer clear of manipulation and moodiness, and come into the night with sweet waves of kindness, for those are the waves that will push you past a riptide. They will float you to the sandbanks of connection, and invite you to explore your inner world with the gentlest compassion. Your task is to simply be true to your heart and accepting of the nature that is, as the healing waters of pure love are headed your way. And here's a little poem. Attend awareness of perception, reaction, emotion, empathetic and true. Sensitive wisdom who crosses the sea. The subtle magic of now lies with you. Wow, that is such a beautiful card. And we have Ace of Emotions underneath. So it seems to me like you are ready for like this new emotional beginning. It could be like you're excited to move states, you're excited for a new career, you're excited for a new relationship, you're excited for some type of project that like sparks this emotional freedom, like whatever it is to I like how it painted, how it says your anger and sadness is a part of it, because it's true. And there was this one quote, oh gosh, I forgot how it goes, but it's so fitting to hear. And it was something about like I've learned to dance in the rain and in the pain And then in my steps all comes with a little bit of sadness or something like that. But it's both that like happy, and it's not being toxic positivity, you know, it's not denying the negative shit. It's accepting the negative shit and choosing to be positive anyways. It's absurdism. it's knowing that the world is one big magic trick and a lie, but still believing that it's magical anyways. It's like going to Disneyland, believing it's the happiest place on earth, and we all know it's not really the happiest place on earth, but we pretend that it is, and when we're there, we tell ourselves we are happy. Favorite tarot card? Oh, that's difficult. That's difficult. I have a few that I really, really like. Especially because each tarot deck has its own artwork that makes it like really pretty, you know? So I guess it depends on the tarot deck. I just joined the army. I ship out on the 12th. Dude, wow. Is that something you decided that you wanted to do? Is that something you were excited to sign up for? How do your readings work on here? Hello, Stride. So tonight I'm limited on my reading since I'm a bit I'm in a recovery mode, as you would say. Devin, always happy to do a reading. I do prioritize my regulars in these types of streams. I do normally have free tarot readings, and I let anybody. So for tonight, I had one of my supporters come and support the tavern. So I opened up my tarot readings. Just type the letter T. If I don't get to you, I apologize. But again, I'm limited on my readings for tonight. So if I get to you, I'll get to you. If I don't, I don't. That's kind of, I'm playing everything by ear. Want to get married? I am in the works of doing so with someone else, so it would have to be with you. Apologies. How do we support the tavern? I preferably $1 tip donation to my Ko-fi page. I accept gifts as well. It's just TikTok limits me on how much I take, so I only get 40%. So if you tip me $1, I only get 40% of that dollar, which is crazy. But it's okay. My supporter, Mr. Big Guy, he came, give a big tip, so I'm happy to do readings for people. Rock Lobster, aw, thank you. Not with me, just in general. Do you believe in pigeons? You know, I'm starting to have my doubts with pigeons. Damien, thank you. The Magician. This is for Devin. The Magician, you are all powerful, friend, and right now it's to believe that you are capable of manifesting and creating the reality you so desire. A potent message of your creator magic powerful manifestation abilities. Having latent talents and skills, creativity, steering clear of manipulation and misuse of power. A time to seek good intention, seeking truth versus illusion. Reaching up, the magician weaves and spins her reality into form. With the magic from the ethers and determination in hand, she wields all the potential of the cosmos. She reminds you that you too have all you need to bring your desires into form. The four elements support his journey and this journey, and so she steps into the strings of her own magic loom to bring its essence into reality. With sound heart and thought vibration, she promises to weave a better world. A divine luminescent substance forms between her hands. It always comes so quickly when her intention is to create something healing for others. Something transcendent and totally rooted in love. She invites you to welcome a state of trance in order to tap into the liminal spaces of your creative potential. To feel and know your desire and your end goal, and to draw down the energetic materia to make it real. Give it form, pattern, color, space, and so it is. Here's a little poem. Incantation, manifestation, faith in action, breath and resting. With my heart and as in love, I hold the mirror as above, so below. And then 6 of inspiration, getting the recognition. So all it is right now is be very mindful of the words you speak and the thoughts you have, because whatever you speak out will happen. If you say you are a loser, guess what? You're gonna make yourself a loser. If you tell yourself that you are capable and you are going to succeed in whatever projects, whatever dreams you want, it's gonna happen. So be mindful of the thoughts and the words you say. Stride. I haven't liked where my life has been career-wise for a while now, so I had been thinking about it. Thank you, of course, Devin, and thank you. You know, that is very fair. That's kind of why my friend joined the Navy. He's been out now for a couple of years. And I remember when he was docked in San Diego and I got to go visit his ship. It was really cool to be able to visit the Navy ship. And he showed me what he did. My lord. So he helped catalog the pieces of the ship. And he would show me where they keep the catalog. And he's like, and this is where I nap. And I'm like, great. Pineapple's best. What's your favorite fictional book series? Oh, I do have an answer for that. My favorite fictional book series for the longest time, because I haven't really read any new ones, but it's called Witch and Hunter, and oh gosh, I forgot the name of the author, but it's about, so in this world, this fantasy world, we have these witches, right, who have their own little society, and they help manage the world in some way. So each witch kind of specializes in their own elements. Water witches help with the weather, I believe, and like terraforming. Fire witches, I remember, were more political, and they were more like leaders, and they handled like politics and the laws and whatnot. Air witches were nomads. They traveled the land, helping the people and the farmers and whatnot. Earth witches, I think, stayed within the community. Oh, no, I think they helped farmers and grow food and stuff. And then there was the void class, but for some reason the witches kind of avoided the void class because they didn't trust the void. They didn't trust anybody really to kind of like understand the void. And they had like a void headmaster. And even she's like, yeah, like, no one should really tap into the void. And so when you're born a witch, apparently you have a doppelganger, like, that gets born with you. And so the mother witch would just get rid of the second baby and hand it off to their maids and their helpers, and the helpers didn't like, so the doppelgangers can't die. They would try and, you know, off these little ones, but they can't die, so they ended up just kind of like sending them off to random families growing up. And these witches know that they can't be offed. So when the witch turns 25, after all her studies, she has to undergo this trial, similar kind of like Dragon Age. You get sent into the fray, pretty much. And so when you're in the fray, you're tested. So there's three things that happens. Either A, you die during the test, B, you pass the test, or C, you don't die, you don't pass, but you're so, in a sense, traumatized that you're just not there anymore. So you get turned into like a helper, like a servant, a maid. Hi, how are you, Kim? Hi, I'm pretty good. A little sleepy, a little tired. Mainly because my blood sugar has been on a roller coaster, and my body is recovering from this roller coaster. Oh my gosh, sorry. I needing to catch up on chat here. You look so cool. Thank you, Salem. Will give me a boost in my future career field and some stuff. Okay. What? What are you doing in the army? Because I know my friend went into for like aviation. Well, he went into the Marines. And then my Navy friend did like, yeah, just ships parts catalog. But my Marine friend, he went in for aviation. Happened in my personal life that made me want to get away from here for a while. That is very fair. Wait, what does your tattoo mean? The bottom part of it was a profile pic of a spell. Which one? That you mean like this one? These are runes on my face. All right, now is it true Vinny's mom doesn't have the status that her relatives to control? Wait, what? Wait, are you trying to ask a question for a tarot reading? Because that's not how this works. I don't answer personal questions on my lives. I do have personal readings that you could purchase, but my lives, I do based off of what the guides want you to hear. And there was someone else who typed the letter T. Hold on, who was it? I totally missed it. Tackle officer? Are you still in the chat? Are you still with us? I just wanted to say octopus officer. You still in the chat, octopus officer? Yeah, okay, cool. You were so patient. I'll do a reading for you. What's my favorite Pokemon? Lucario. Easy. That one's an easy question. I mean, now I know there's more Pokemon. But for the longest time, Lucario has always been my favorite. I love Lucario. Alright. Octopus Officer, let's do a reading for you. I'm trying to go 32B, but need to get a waiver so it doesn't go through, then I'll be 92A. What does that mean? Alright, what could be shared with our octopus officer friend? The Knight of Inspirations. 92A, automatic logistics. Oh, military police. Okay. I did one as well, but I'm vibing out to the readings. Oh my gosh, Stride! You are still here. I'll do you next, friend. Thank you so much for being patient. I appreciate you guys so very much. Chillin' and vibing. Okay, Knight of Inspiration. That would be the Knight of Wands, which is... I'd say it's the second fastest of the knights, because there's 4 knights. So I'd say he's the second fastest. And the Knight of Wands, he's all about, you need to take action. Start hesitating, but don't be too impulsive. Don't be so hasty. You know, it's act from passion. Act from excitement is really the main message. Spontaneous creation and inspiration, taking a risk, charging ahead, following your dream, fast output, action, enthusiasm, fireworks and flying flames. This Knight of Inspiration is always seeking the thrill of it all, the joy, the happy tears, the adrenaline. She gallops towards adventure in the path that's most exhilarating. She listens to the pitter-patter of the rain and the call of the wind, which is crazy, which is happening right now, outside, at least for me. The grains of sand under her steps, and she shakes her wild mane and roars a giant flame to life. All the elements are wonderful, she muses, but I wouldn't give up this flaming inspiration for the world. This fire, this passion and purpose, this love that ignites the skies, that sets my symphony on fire. With enthusiasm and passion, she charges ahead determinedly and somewhat wildly. And she invites you to run with her and to be ready to change the world. Here's a little poem. And there in the darkness, the tiniest spark, and I knew I could nurture this flame. And there in the heart of the womb and the art was a muse who was breathing my name. Wow. And then we have death underneath. So there's change. Perhaps you've been scared of this change, but this change is equally exciting. Change is scary, but also exciting, and we shouldn't resist change. The death card I like to think of like an end of a chapter and beginning of something new. So think of like graduating high school, right? Because that is the end of that chapter. You're not going to stay in high school forever. Like they'll kick you out eventually. So you graduate high school. You're leaving all your friends and everybody's going off to different colleges, and you are starting your own college journey, and that itself is exciting. Damien Alexander. Perfect. So we're going to do Strider, and then we'll do Damien. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in, sticking around, vibing. I like the poem. Dude, the poems on this deck is why I love using this deck. This is the Muse Tarot. So every card is based off of like a muse. And it's like she's speaking to you, and I love that. And I got this tarot deck just on a road trip back home, and super cheap too, $7. Usually these tarot decks are like $20 and plus. Did you finish making your other deck? Not yet. I have two more left, so like no big deal, no biggie, no worries. Almost done. Oh, look at that, Knight of Voices. This is the fastest of the knights. So there's 4 knights. This one's the fastest knight. But 4 of Materials. I call this one of the stubborn cards. Materials, which is Pentacles coin. It's really, so yeah, Pentacles represents the material realm, which is why I love that this tarot deck calls it Materials. 4 of Materials, since it's focused on the physical reality, it's you're a bit picky with your energy, your time, your money, your essence, who you talk to, who you hang out with, where you're putting your focus in. It's believing that it's coming from a place of lack. It's a lot of, I can't do this because I don't have time. I can't do that because I don't have money. I can't do this. I can't do that. Blah, 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 blah. Savings, checking on finances, creating solid foundations, resting on your laurels, a time to step into an abundance mindset instead of lacking, letting go of lack. She looks out on the camel below, it's saving its water, and she smiles, for she understands this beautiful beast and its desire to conserve for the future. Safety, backup, the secret stash of I'm okay. A petal falls off her rosebud purse, and she's carefully been holding close, and the realization that money comes and goes sets in, and she panics. Momentarily. But I have saved more than I spend, she reminds herself. I am safe. And the muse of the 4 of Materials sends her small pulse of comfort from the heavens. You have the whole universe inside you, and you can build and make more anytime. It's never too late. The muse reminds you that you too are always safe, and that while material extras are always nice to have, build and watch, they're not all necessary for your joy. Here's your poem. The coveting, the scarcity, hoarding safety in a box. But really, freedom comes when generosity unlocks. Yes, very good evening, good morning, evening. Dan does definition. Hello, thank you for following. Is this a reading? Yeah, that was for Strider, and now we're gonna do Damien. Joel, hello friend, welcome to the Serentipsy Tavern, friends. Chaos Magician? Oh yeah. How'd you know? What gave it away? It's actually very accurate right now. Thank you for the reading, Sage. Of course, and thank you for hanging out and being patient. I really appreciate it. Alright, Damien, your turn. This is so itchy, but I'm trying not to scratch the makeup off. I would like a reading, question mark, Mr. 540. Yeah, I'd be happy to give you a reading if you're patient a little bit. We have someone on TubeTube, Joel. We'll do Joel, and then Mr. 540. Fegu Gebu Othala. Is that a tattoo or drying? It's a drying. I change the runes on my face every couple of months or so. You'll notice it in my videos. But I'm impressed for you knowing them. Oops, Fehu. Yeah. I knew what you meant. Alright. This is for... Who was I doing? Damien. Right. The Lovers. Wow. I never really saw the artwork for this one. And the moon underneath. I like how it's very pink. Very pink. I like that. Okay. Lovers and the moon. Gemini and Pisces. That's what those are. So Gemini energy is both masculine and feminine. It's finding the relationship balance. Balance within yourself, balance with the people around you. It's about making a balanced choice sometimes. Thank you. I love runes. The younger and elder. Yeah. I know the elder. I'm still learning my runes, especially pronouncing them. That's why I'm not saying them out loud. You need a second rubber duck on your hat. It needs a friend. I actually have duckies. Wait. I don't know if you can see them. They're right here. Oh, I have one here. Is the other one not there anymore? I don't know. I had like 4 ducks on my hat, so I don't know what happened to them. What's good? Hey, young beans. I also use, yeah, I use them as well. I'm still learning them. So I'm not confident in doing live sessions with them at the moment, but I have them in here. So look at that. And I made these from resin. Okay. The lovers, soulmates, lovers, attraction, partners, a choice, sacred kinship. A nudge to ask you, would create if love were the main ingredient? What would you create if love was the main ingredient? All she can smell is the sweet scent of the flower. As the curious landscape shifts, it draws her closer and closer still, as if the aroma fills the very sand of this place. She feels drawn in by a completely invisible string above a moon lotus. Oh my gosh, I can't read. A moon lotus hangs in the sky, and giant wings carries the petals. It feels of love and sunshine. Is it Cupid, an angel? She feels no fear until the moment that she sees her, the other person, approaching from the opposite bank. Skip, skip, her heart jumps. She feels excited and attracted to the graceful creature, and it is clear that their awareness of one mutual fascination. Old panic brings up to creep in, memories in her gut, unhealthy experiences, and the rustling wings reach down and inch them closer together. Little spirit, if you want love, you must make a choice to love. You must say yes to your heart before the flower opens. And the memories are... Oh, here's a little poem. Hi, Autumn. You want to come here? Good boy. And the memories are laced with moonlight, sweet skin union choices. A sense of worlds becoming one, bodies breathless voices. And it's so funny that the moon is also underneath here, because moon in tarot specifically represents the unknown, the uncertainty, and trusting yourself, having faith instead of just hope. And I feel like I've been having this conversation a lot lately. Hope is a tool, but it's not the most helpful tool, because I feel like hope, I've been trying to find a best way to explain this. I feel like hope is like gambling. You know, you're gambling for the best possible outcome, whereas with faith, you know that it's going to happen. You trust that it's going to happen. Hope is like, if it happens, it happens, you know, like I'll take it or leave it. But faith is knowing that's going to happen, if that makes sense. I love your spirit, your duckies. Thank you. True. I don't mind. All right, so after Damien, I'm gonna do a roll call here to see who's still here. So Mr. 540 is still here. Is Joel still in the chat? Question mark.
Dream projects into reality. Visit your Kubota dealer today for the best deals of the year. Now through June 30th.
I'll wait and see if they're still in the chat. Watching my For You page on silent, so I don't know what's going on, but I love your hat. Thank you. I'm trying to learn more sign language. One day, I'll be able to do a reading in sign language, because it'll give me a reason to talk with my hands, you know?
so good this year. I've been so good, but it's still getting harder. I've been so good, where the hell is the karma? I've been so good, I've been so good this year. Why are you asking me why? My days and nights are filled with disappointments. Oh no, everything's fine. I'm not sure why I booked today's appointment. I've been so good, I've been helpful and friendly. I've been so good, why am I feeling empty? I've been so good, I've been so good this year. I've been so good, but it's still getting harder. I've been so good, where the hell is the karma? I've been so good, I've been so good this year. Am I normal or not? Am I crazier than other patients? I've done everything right. So where's the karma, doc? I've lost my patience. 'Cause I've been so good, I've been working my ass off. I've been so good, still I'm lonely and stressed out. I've been so good, I've been so good this year. And I've been so good, but it's still getting harder. I've been so good, where the hell is the karma? I've been so good, I've been so good this year. Unaware at a time. But what if sad thoughts come and I can't stop it? Bye. I don't wanna say bye. If only I could keep you in my pocket. To give me some diagnosis of why I'm so hollow. Please give me instructions, I promise I'll follow. I tripped on my ankle and fractured my elbow, but doesn't that mean that the tour's gonna sell? Though I try to explain the good faith that's been wasted, but after an hour it sounds like complaining. Wait, don't go away, can I lie here forever? You say that I'm better, why don't I feel better? The universe works in mysterious ways, but I'm starting to think it ain't working for me. Doctor, should I be good? Should I be good this year?
Letting me know, Damien. Cut forward, acting up. Mic is off. You have to read it again. Oh no! I'm so sorry, Joel. Okay. It's time for breakfast. Oh my gosh. No, it's not. It's only 3 a.m. It's not breakfast time yet. Right, Autumn? It's not breakfast time. He's crazy. Okay, so yeah, the 7 of emotions. Let me read back. I like the poem. The poem really summarizes it. Ooh, you're so funny, Autumn. 7 fins from the future swim out to greet me. Some are real, some offer confusion, opportunities, choices. They float out to meet me, others sink. A fantastic illusion. But in short, what this means is there's many choices before you, and it is time to decide on something. So like her, the muse, you must decide which choice aligns with your truth and settle on it. Lean towards what makes and what brings you grounded happiness, and move with thinking into choosing and decide. That is the what's it, the recap, the summary of that. Kitty. I'm an hour into your future. Whoa! Viral code. Hey, thank you for following. Oh, your fertile is adorable. I know. He's so demanding of attention. Look at him. Cute cat. Thank you. Adam. Okay, next we'll do Mr. 540. Autumn, you want to pick a card? You want to pick one? No? Alright, Mr. 540. Three of Voices. With the Sun card underneath. Aww. Mr. 540. Three of Voices. Three of Swords. It's one of the most grieving cards of the deck. What happened? Who hurt you? What does the deck say? Peace and blessings, spirits and chats. Aw, thank you, Royal News TV. I miss my kitty. Aw. Kitty, we could share kitties. Autumn, go over there. Play with the travelers. Okay. So, yeah, three. Oh, it's funny how the next one is also three of materials. We got 3-3. So Three of Voices is one of those grieving cards. Painful, separation, heartbreak, sorrow, loss, unexpected letdowns, words that hurt, disappointment, relationships ending. Yeah. The taste of a broken voice. Oh, that is such a good way to say that for this card. The taste of a broken voice. The storm clouds brew on the horizon, the desolate land that just beyond the reach of their cleansing waters. She sits feeling splintered and holding on to the last shard of light that she has. She tries to breathe her heart together, yet she feels empty, waning, inconsistent. And the muse watches over, feeling every tear, every sob, every note sung in despair. She sees the painful separation between what was desired and what is reality. She feels the crumbling of a path that's not really the true path at all. Then, when the connection is strong, she whispers small comforts, words starting in the mind and working their way into the heart. Sweet one, hold on to those tiny fragments as they will weave their way together. Sit tight as their beautiful heart will heal. Your healing is imminent and you will find the sweetest joy once more. Here's your little poem. I am the master of my soul and the driver of my reign, and in choosing to live whole, sometimes my joy comes laced with pain. That's the poem I was talking about earlier, if y'all were here earlier, and I was talking about pain and dancing with the pain and then rain and whatever. It's this one. This is the exact one. This is my favorite poem. I am the master of my own soul and the driver of my reign. And in choosing to live whole, sometimes my joy comes laced with pain. And when we accept what has happened and we kind of let our mind rest, The sun will come out. The sun is one of the happiest cards of the deck, friend. The sun is coming over the horizon. You need not worry. You will be fine. You will be okay. Oh, I am good. Man. Lone wolf! Yay! Hey, friend. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, look at all these little hairsies that are coming out. It is the shedding season, isn't it? I need to brush you. Nice poem. It's one of my favorite poems. Hi, Adam. Wow! Money gun! He just wants love. He wants all the love. Can you feel it? Can you feel the love tonight? Reminded me of part of a poem. Never fear, I am here. I always think of Zigzag from this really old movie, very similar to Aladdin. Not a Disney movie. It's called, The Princess and the Cobbler. That's what it's called. Bye, Autumn. Off he goes. Okay, now I can be comfortable again. Oh, his hair getting in my eye. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? So, funny story of that. The very first time I was tripping on the fun things, right? The moment I felt it, I will never forget this. The moment I felt it hitting, I took a step and it felt like I sunk into the earth a little bit, and it was weird, and I was like, whoa. It felt like the floor was like not exactly jello, but like it was squishy, and I was like, whoa. And then I looked up and someone was carrying a totem of Mr. Krabs saying, Mr. Krabs, I'm feeling it now. And I was like, yep, perfect timing. 10 TikTok gifts. Thank you, Lone Wolf. Wow. Your cat's very sun-coated. He is. He's so orange. Love the thief and the cobbler. Thief and the cobbler. That's what it is. That's what it is. The thief and the cobbler. Princess and the cobbler. Same thing, right? Amazing animation. 100% agree. If you guys have a chance to ever watch that movie, I highly recommend it. So yeah, every time I hear never fear, Zigzag is here, that's all I hear. Every time someone says never fear, I am here, I hear Zigzag. Never fear, Zigzag is here. I'm just scared to try that. I don't want to see the depths of my mind. You know, very valid. Very valid. This one in particular wasn't really one where you see things. It's more of feeling. I know I'm not allowed to say the word. Even the name, the nickname for it. But oh, I could say rolling. I always think of Rolling Deep after that, like the song. Anyways, yeah, that one's more what's the word I'm looking for? Like empathetic? Yeah, it's more, it puts you more in a like, wow, everything feels great kind of mood. It's really crazy. Good stories are good to have. I love telling stories. You can ask me about of many of my experiences. Like, I am always happy to share stories. I'm a sucker for stories. I like collecting stories. Yup. Those magical plants. Surprisingly, I haven't done many of those. And the times that I have were very chill. I didn't blast off or anything. Now the dying brain chemical, if you know that one. DMT. That one's really fun too. And it's kind of funny how your brain just naturally produces that chemical. So, you know, it's kind of like at death, we all trip. That's why they say it looks like your life flashes before your eyes. Cuz we're all tripping balls at the end. Yeah, that one. I'm too scared for that one. Yeah, that's the blast off one. Too many stories, too many chapters to speak with experiences. Ever seen Enter the Void? Maybe? It sounds kind of familiar. I've only done the lighter version of those trips. I haven't done a full on blast off or anything. I've heard stories. My boyfriend has told me his stories.
Severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic
Maybe one day,
increased risk of infection,
but not today
lower ability
or
to
tomorrow.
fight them, and liver problems may occur.
If I were to try it, I'd go all in. Yeah, that's fair. I'm more of someone that's like, let me dip my toes in the water first.
Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800
Just let me feel for it first, just to give me an idea of what it's like. You know what is really, really crazy that blew my mind? So in Vegas, there was this breath workshop that apparently there's science behind this, and they're discovering this, that the way we breathe, there is ways where the way you breathe can trigger like DMT tripness. The way you breathe can trigger basically being high. And there was actually this research recently I was reading of this woman who, like, yeah, she could just meditate her way into being high. And I was like, I felt like I was just doing that, and I couldn't find a way to prove it, but there's ways to do it. And so breathing exercises is one of those ways, and they discovered this with the monks as well, that like they discovered from them meditating is equivalent. They found like the brain structures and whatever like samples that they took similar to those who are stoned. So anyways, yeah, there was this breath workshop that I did in Vegas, and for 45 minutes straight, they say you have to breathe like this. And it's not from your shoulders. If you're going, you're doing it wrong. You have to do it from your belly. I don't know if you guys ever played any musical instruments that requires breath, like a flute, clarinet, saxophone, you know, whatever. But you always have to breathe into your diaphragm, breathe into your belly. So when you breathe in, you got to feel that belly like inflate, you know, and then you push it all out. So yeah, you do that for 45 minutes straight, non-stop. You don't stop. And eventually you'll get a very light DMT trip, and it was really crazy, and it really blew my mind. I was like, wow. Woodwind, yes, yep. So pretend we're like taking it. Yes. Precisely. You guys are woodwind players too? I play the flute. I also play clarinet, and I have both instruments right over there. I haven't played them in a long time though. Hi, from the Kong, like from Kong Studios. Oh my gosh, gorillas. Oh man, imagine. I would lose my shit if like the gorillas were to just pop into my stream and they're like, "Oh wait, yeah, we're from here, the Kong Studios," and I'd be like, "Yo, what?" I can play Flight of the Bumblebee. That is insane. I can't do that. I'm not that good. Good night, Tavern. Off to bed. Good night, Yoshi. Have yourself a wonderful night / morning. Have you ever tried an ocarina? I have an ocarina as well. But I haven't really figured out how to play it all that well. I could play a couple notes on it, and I don't know where it went. Because it was given to me by someone I don't particularly like. There's very few people who I personally don't like on this planet. It's very, very rare for me to dislike someone. I never hate anyone. Hate is so strong, it requires a lot of energy that I'd rather spend that energy elsewhere. So I will never hate anybody, yes, including the people who've wronged me in extreme ways. I can never hate anybody, but I can dislike someone. And it's rare for me to truly dislike someone, to keep them on like a dislike list. So that ocarina was given to me by one of these people, and that's why I've kind of just left it off to the side. Did you bloom? What does bloom? Yeah, I know what you mean. Use that ocarina to alchemize. Exactly. I've just been waiting for the perfect opportunity to re-alchemize it. Which is funny, I had to do that for one of my tarot decks. Because this person, it's not that I don't particularly like them, but they don't like me, and they just constantly kept pretending to be my friend, which was just so annoying. Like, if you don't like me, just frickin' tell me. Like, I don't care. But yeah, it's just, if I have to keep chasing you and be like, yo, what's wrong? I get tired of it eventually, and I just go, I don't care for this friendship anymore. Fake. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because it's like, when I see them putting effort into relationships with other people, including my friends, just not with me. Okay, no, it's cool. I get it. I just wish you'd just be honest about it. That's all I care about. So yeah, recently, I took my tarot deck. I was given a tarot deck by this person. And like, again, she particularly isn't like a mean or like bad person. She just treated me differently because low-key she's jealous. That's kind of what it came down to. I'm not making assumptions. I literally confronted her, and that is what she told me. So I'm not using that as like, oh my gosh, she's jealous of me. No. I made sure, because I was getting real tired of it. I was like, girl, why the attitude? Yeah, so she gave me a very nice Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck, and I just know there's some juju behind it I just didn't care for. So I took it to one of my other really, really great friends, and she re-cleansed it for me, re-alchemized it for me, and now it feels great, and I love using that deck. So you'll see me pop out that deck a bit more often now. People really do get like that. I know. And it's like, and it's so funny for them to post like, man, I hate fake people. And I'm like, oh, really? Yeah? Say more. But it's okay. Again, I'm not one to judge. I just find things hilarious. Yeah, I know what you mean. Trust. Hello, everyone. Hello. Juanita Morning? Is that your name? I can't read. My eyes are not the greatest, but I'm trying to train them to get them back again. Because apparently there's some eye exercises you can do to try and recover your vision. So I've been trying. La 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 bam ba la da 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 bam ba ba da 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 ba la da da ba la da 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 ba la da da ba la da 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 ba la da 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 ba la da da da. Also, I really need to figure out how to plug in my Elgato so that I can play Tomodachi Life with you guys. I finally, it took a day to download that game. Holy hell. But I finally have it downloaded. Now I just need to figure out plugging it in and so that I could stream it and then you guys can watch. And then we can create a very chaotic island. The Serentipsy Island, that's what we're gonna call it. Oh man, this is gonna be so much fun. I wonder if there's like limit to how many me's are on the island. What is it? It's a video game on the Switch. I want to be on the island. I assume some of the tavern regulars would like to be on the island. Damien, I count you as a regular now. You've been showing up pretty consistently the past few streams since you popped into the tavern. Maybe I'll do like a poll. We'll do a vote. See who gets voted onto the island. There's something different. Vote who gets to be on the island, not to get off the island. So yeah, I need to figure out my Elgato situation. It's been so long since I've messed with the Elgato. Oh, whoa, what did I do? Oh, cool. 732 views. Wow. I've made $4 this stream. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, just with the gifts alone, but with Mr. Big Guy's tip, I made more than that. So I never really got into gaming. Some when I was a teen in the 90s, but not really. It's fair, it's fair. I almost didn't, but... So, I have a funny history with gaming. I started with Sonic on the Sega Genesis. And I remember when Sonic 2 came out, how my cousin and I would fight for the control for Sonic. But then we found out that Tails could just fly over the whole level, and then we would fight who would play Tails. And then when we started playing Pokemon, my brother and I, we got a little Game Boy. He let his friend borrow Leaf Green, and I was not happy about it, but I was like, fine, we'll let your freaking friend play it. He deleted everything, and I didn't want to play games anymore. But what pulled me back in was Sonic Advance 3. Sonic pulled me back in. I'm a pretty big Sonic fan. And yeah, and Legend of Zelda. Oh my gosh, I remember the first time I played Ocarina of Time, my cousin scared me. We were out on the Hyrule field, and he's like, hey, you should play the Sun Song. And I'm like, oh, cool, you can play the Ocarina? That's so awesome. And then I turned it into nighttime, and then all the little skeleton doodads came out, and freaking I threw the remote, and I'm like, nope, I don't want to play this game anymore. Probably got some fire. Who's got fire? I do have fire outside. I like to spin fire. Maybe I'll do that for a stream. I'm just not sure how well my connection is outside. It's not always the greatest. But it would be fun to spin fire for you guys. I can't really do it in here. Believe it or not, it's not a big space. It's a very tiny cramped space. It's a corner of my little house. It's maybe one day I'll do a tour. But yeah, maybe I'll test my connection outside, and I can do some some fire poi. I spin fire poi, and I also do fire staff. And then recently I got some palm torches. I've been pretty good at that lately. I've been getting better. Pretty happy. Yeah, such safe and genuine vibes, dude. So vibrant and strong. Aww. Thank you. I appreciate it. It did take some years and some elbow grease to get here, but I got here so that you guys can be here too. What's your favorite homemade dish? Homemade dish. So recently, back in December, I got my wisdom teeth removed, and I'm still paying the price for it. I don't recommend it. If you don't need to remove your wisdom teeth, don't. But I got them removed, and I made my own little like soup recipe that I fell in love with, because like I found a way to make the vegetables so squishy they like melt in your mouth, and it like blew my own mind. I was like, I did that? That's crazy, because I could not chew anything, even if it's like just vegetables that are like, you know, steamed, but like they had to be squishy for me to like eat. And I missed chewing so bad. So I made myself this soup. I remember I gave out the recipe once on Discord. But I remember I had some good stuff in it, like some turmeric and ginger, of course, salt, pepper, some garlic, rosemary, thyme, and then, right, oh yeah, and then I had like, so you start off with like 4 big tomatoes, and then you squish them, and then you like add all the seasonings, and you add like a bit of water and some chicken stock and heavy cream. Still good. So good. Oh, that's messed up, for real. I'm back. What'd I miss? Not much. That'd be cool. Okay, just making sure I'm catching up on the chat. But not much, Life Guardian. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Literally that. That's the recipe. You get it. I do miss cooking. I'm just catching up on cleaning up my house, and we all know how it goes. I may end the stream here pretty soon, because I'm starting to get hungry with all this talk of food. So, now that it's 4 a.m., could probably get some McDonald's breakfast. Them yummy hash browns. Them hash browns. They're not the greatest for my blood sugar. Oh my god, I struggle trying to, like, find the perfect insulin mark for them. Because if I take my insulin before the hash brown, I drop, because the insulin hits me first before the potatoes burn through my body. So then I'll eat the potato first. I'll eat the hash brown, and then I'll take the insulin, but I still spike up. I haven't found the perfect where I don't spike in the 300s. Eat some oatmeal. Oatmeal will spike me too, unfortunately. Which is so funny. When I first got diagnosed with type 1, I was chatting with another type 1 because she had the same sensors I did. And I asked her about oatmeal, and she's like, yeah, it spikes me too. She's like, it's so weird that for like other diabetics it doesn't spike them at all, but for us it do. And I'm like, that's unfortunate, but it's fine, it's cool. Make that mushy wisdom tooth soup again after this. I have to see if I have the ingredients or not, because like between my mom and I, we love cooking with tomatoes practically in all of our dishes, so we might be out of tomatoes, which is like the main ingredient. But I mean, because I'd totally be down. My brother did make some nice, it's weird, I don't know how he did it. It tastes like broccoli cheddar soup, but it's not broccoli cheddar soup. Like, not at all. And he put pasta in it, which is interesting. And it's not like bad, but it's not like my favorite either. Damn, I love tomatoes, dude. I'm a tomato fanatic. I'm trying to grow tomatoes right now. I think they're starting to pop up, hopefully. I'm really hoping that those are the tomato saplings. There's those little plants that are popping out. So fingers crossed. Right now, my boyfriend and I, we had planted onions, tomatoes, and carrots and spinach. So really hoping to make a good salad here pretty soon. It's like a tomato soup. Sounds awesome. Yeah, it is basically like a tomato soup. Apparently, the Egyptian version of it is basically that, like the tomatoes. You like cook them first, and then you squish them, and then you cook like the onions and like green peppers, heavy cream. But this Egyptian dish that I watched the video of, they cracked eggs in it, and I thought that was really interesting. I put ground beef in mine, or like turkey beef, or turkey ground beef, whatever. But yeah, I did the egg thing once, and it was pretty bomb. Melissa, aw, thank you for sharing the live. Thank you. Nice. Growing food is rewarding. I'm working on getting land to build a farm. Nice. We have a decent sized backyard. We have now about 17 chickens. So I need to fence off like half the backyard so that they could stay on the other side and away from my garden, so that they don't peck and scratch everything.
And I drove off while still attached to pump
Sounds
number 3.
like
Yeah, checking first is smart.
shakshuka. Is that what it's called? Shakshuka? Oh, I was like, where's my phone? I'll Google it, but
Potential savings vary. Terms, conditions, availability.
I have iPad.
Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
For adults with Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms, every choice matters. Tremfya offers self-injection or intravenous infusion from the start. Tremfya is administered as injections under the skin or infusions through a vein every 4 weeks, followed by injections under the skin every 4 or 8 weeks. If your doctor decides that you can self-inject Tremfya, proper training is required. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active Crohn's disease and adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more, or visit tremfyaradio.com.
I think I left my conscience on your front doorstep. I think I left my consciousness in a sixth dimension. That I'm here right now, just sitting in a cloud. Oh, I'm here right now with you. Oh, I don't even care. I'll run my hands through your hair. You wanna run your fingers through mine, but my dread's too thick and that's alright. Hold on, wait a minute. Feel my heart's intention. Hold on, wait a minute. I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension. Left my soul in his vision. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Some things don't work. Some things are bound to be. Some things they hurt, and they tear apart me. You left your diary at my house, and I read those pages. You really love me, baby. Some things don't work. Some things are bound to be. Some things they hurt, and they tear apart me. But I broke my word, and you were bound to see. And I cried at the curb where you first said it when I teach got me. Hold on, wait a minute. Feel my heart's intention. Hold on, wait a minute. I left my consciousness in the sixth dimension. Left my soul in his vision. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Some people like to live. Some just trying to get by. Some people like that hurt. Some just rather say goodbye. Bye. Hold on, wait a minute. Feel my heart's intention.
Sorry, tube. The microphone keeps getting unplugged. It's so finicky. It's so easy to unplug it. I'm so sorry, friend. I'm sure you can hear me now, though. Yeah, sorry. This gets very finicky. Na, na, na. Not the best at cutting. I may remake them. But yay! The other half of my Oracle deck. Homemade Oracle deck. And this is the other half. I love how this one is, it's basically my hat. Oops. It's my hat, but more witchy looking. Very, very, I love the plants on it. It's so pretty. I also like the steampunk goggles on it. Hello, what is this? Hi, welcome to the Serentipsy Tavern. I am known as the Sage of Chaos. You could also call me Marcy. And here, I do tarot readings, oracle readings. We just chat, hang out. I was just finishing up making my oracle deck here. Someone had gracefully made this deck for me. Look, and they even added me in the deck. Isn't that so cool? I love it. Da, 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 da. Do you have a favorite medium? Insomnia hits. Oh no, Yoshi, no. Ooh, speaking of insomnia, I finally released that Vaporwave song I wrote. What? I wrote it like a year ago now? I don't know how long ago I wrote it, but I finally released it. Favorite medium? There's a few spiritual people I do like the Witch of Wonderlust. I love watching her videos. The Gem Goddess, I like her. The Charmed Intuition, I love watching her videos. Shanae, I think is her name. I can't remember her YouTube channel, but she's cool too. Oh, Alex Tarot Reads, that one, I think she's pretty popular here on TikTok. I love her too. So you can do my future readings? No. Tarot is not a tool for the future. It's not something that is guaranteed. Tarot, oracle, divination, whatever you use, think of it more like a tool for the subconscious. So when you're like, I'm feeling anxious and I don't know why, that's where divination can come in. I mean, art medium. Oh, as for art, I love Vaporwave. Yeah, I wrote my first Vaporwave song quite recently, and I finally posted it. Link in bio. I know I made a post on Instagram about it, so yeah, I'm pretty excited for it to hit the live. I don't know when it'll hit Spotify, Amazon, Apple. They all hit the stores at different times. For art medium, I can never pick one. That's why I created the Serentipsy Tavern, so that I could smush all of my art mediums. I'm a model, I'm an actor, I'm a dancer, I'm a singer, I'm a music writer, I'm a painter, I'm a digital artist, I'm a flow artist, so I do like fire staff, poi spinning. I'm a writer. I helped write a lot of the creative story stuff for Udantria, which was a fantasy ball company, but it kind of fell apart, so womp womp. So what readings do you do? The readings I do are the tools to help your subconscious mind. So things where you feel stuck, things where you're like, I don't know why I'm feeling this, I don't know why I'm feeling that. It's basically therapy. I'm just your witch therapist. That's kind of what it is. I'm a multidisciplinary artist, but I think I stand out the most with my ballpoint ink drawings. Okay. I used to really get into it for Inktober. I have like a dedicated book that I have of me just doing ink drawings, no pencil sketches or anything. I just go right into it. But I haven't done that in a long while. I guess I haven't really. I love creating in all. I even got into photography, and I'm like photo editing, and video editing is not my favorite. If I could find someone who's willing to video edit for me, that'd be great. But it's okay. It's okay. I'll get there eventually. Would Oswin block me for following him on Instagram? No caller ID? I mean, if no caller ID popped up and kept calling me, I'd consider blocking them. I do photorealism with them. Oh, no way. Facts. I'm feeling lost with feelings and intuition. Well, that's what divination, that's what tarot and all of that is for. I don't answer personal questions on my live tarot streams in case it gets too personal and you don't want the whole world to know your biznatch. I do have personal readings that you could go into link in bio. But my live readings, they are normally free. But tonight I didn't make them free because I'm limited in energy. But I had one of my supporters come in and do a really big tip, so he basically covered for everybody. So I'm willing to do, what time is it? I'm willing to do 2 readings before I call it a night, because you guys have been super swell. You guys have been super nice. So if you type the letter T, I'll do a reading for you, for the peeps. I'll just pick 2 people, so if you would like a reading, just type the letter T. Crystal Eve. I thought your name was Crystal Steve for a second. Jimbo. Alright. Perfect. For Crystal Eve, I'm gonna do an oracle reading. Blue Flame. Oh no, you're too late. The 2 people have been chosen. Because I can feel myself wanting to just lay down. Maybe sketch and then pass out. Always working on some art projects. Crystal Eve, of course. Of course. We'll see what the spirit team has to say for you, friend. A new start is coming. New moon. We just had the full moon. The new moon is going to be coming up here pretty soon. And then the bottom, don't let pride get in your way. So just plain old new moon? That's it? Alright, cool. Let's see what the new moon has to say for you. Number 24. I remember being 24. Man, that feels so long ago. Okay. There is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards of the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed and you're on target to achieve your goals. The message for the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way, be it on your new or better course or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, it's a reminder that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is a time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you're asking about has become toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new, fresh will be on its way. I'll see it when I believe it. A new start is on its way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past. But now is the time to lay down intentions for the new cycle. Intensely magical time when it's easier. Okay, so yeah, just plain old new moon energy. So under the new moon, when witches do their spells, is when they do their manifestation spells. New moons are great for planting new seeds, planting new intentions, whereas full moons are good to release, good to let go of the things holding us back. That's why people get quite emotional under the full moon, because we are in our emotions, whereas the new moon, we're a bit more excited, more hopeful. and I was talking about this earlier, hope is a good tool, but it's not what you should use all the time. Hope, it's not something you should rely on. It's not like your handy dandy hammer, you know, it's not your go-to favorite wrench. Hope is more like your backup tool. Hope is like a gamble to me. Hope is like, you know, if it happens, it happens. Whereas having faith is knowing that it'll happen. Faith is this confidence of, I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know where, but I know that it will. So the new moon is basically having that. It's asking yourself, what is it that you truly desire? What do you want? And then you let yourself have it. That's one of my favorite quotes from Halloween Town, from the grandmother. When Marnie asks her, how does magic work, Grandma? And she's like, oh, dearie, you just have to ask yourself, what is it that you want? And then you let yourself have it. It's one of my favorite. Wow, that's good. How old are you? How old do you think I am? Next, we'll do Jimbo. All right, Jimbo. I love that. Thank you, thank you. I love incorporating pop culture into my readings. I feel like it really helps drive the message home, you know? 27. Not too far off. But no, I'm older. Jimbo. You know, I've been doing tarot all night. I'm gonna continue with the moon cards here. I really like using the moon cards. What can be said for Jimbo here? I always think of Jimmy Neutron. Hey, Jimbo. Or Treasure Planet. Oh man, I love that movie. Hands down, still my favorite Disney movie. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. As they say once in a blue moon. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. No, you're not. You're 28. I love Jimmy Neutrons. I am just one more year older than that, and then you're right there. But only for about a month, because next month I'm gonna be turning 30. Dirty 30, isn't that crazy? I can't believe it either. I can't believe it's butter. Blue moon, blue moon, blue moon. Where is it? There it is. 112. Wow, thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 116. No, wait. There it is. Blue moon. Happy early birthday. Aw, thank you. 30, flirty, and thriving. Hell yeah. After I still need to finish editing this post, but I'm gonna ask your guys' help. So for my birthday, I'm going up to a rave. I'm gonna party it up. It's an Alice in Wonderland themed rave. I'm so excited. It's at the Gorge. It's called Beyond Wonderland, and my boyfriend and I and the people we're sharing the camp with, we're trying to make like a tapestry, kind of like our camp totem, so that we can find our camp. So I'm gonna need your help. We're going to devote what should be our flag for our camp. All right. As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. So you're about to get a rare chance that something one-off could be well about to happen. It's a very positive sign. If you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe, you're not. Whatever you're asking about, well, might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. You convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never. Wait, I'm sorry. You need to convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, and then guess what? It won't go in your favor. And so if you ask that it can go in your favor, guess what? it'll go in your favor. Be grateful that this is a reminder to believe in your dreams. Miss this chance and it may not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. The situation is unlikely to repeat. It's like that saying, if there's a will, there's a way. Look at all the roses. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can hear you now. Yay! Okay, I have to always just check that the microphone's plugged in here. Oh man, that's amazing. Purple and green colors. It's very blue. Does it come off purple on screen? It's very blue on here. And I love it. Very, very, because, you know, once in a blue moon. Aha, I get it. And yeah, don't let your past hold you back. So I feel like there's this hint of like, I've done this before and it didn't work out before. Like, and that was back then. Things were different. Things had different situations and circumstances. Guess what you can do now? You can try again. You can do it again, and it can be different. OMG, I do have an opportunity coming up. If I tell you, will it now come true? Again, it's all about what you believe in. That's how all of this works. If you believe telling it jinxes it, it jinxes it. If you believe that telling it will help it come true, then speak it. But also, you know, do be mindful of the people who you tell, because if you are so excited, for example, this is very common, especially with like families, where a kid gets so excited about like, I want to be a musician when I grow up, and then the parent goes, that's not very viable and you should reconsider. And then the kid will start to feel like, oh, well, maybe my parents are right, and blah blah, and it kind of hurts the dream, you know. So be mindful. If the people you're telling aren't exactly on board right away, it could hurt the spirit and thus kind of hurt what you're trying to draw in towards you. Because the point of drawing things towards you is because you believe in them. Make sense? Great advice. Sorry, not come true. No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, it's all a matter of perspective and what you believe in, what you have faith in. And then when your faith gets tested, well, that's where the true magic starts to happen. That's where you have to start defending your own beliefs. Because sometimes it can be a little off. Not to say that beliefs are wrong or right, because they're not. Beliefs are just beliefs. There's no right or wrong beliefs. There's just beliefs. And you could always change them. But with that, friends, on that note, I'm going to end this stream. I need lots of water. My mouth is now very dry. La, 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 la. But I shall see you guys next time. I will be streaming tomorrow night. Hopefully I could figure out the Elgato stuff, because it would be so fun to play Tomodachi Life. Thank you. I will be back. Yay! I also play games. I also do art streams and music streams. Maybe I'll add some fire spinning streams if my connection's good outside. I don't know. Last time it wasn't that great. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I know Mr. Big Eye is not here. He went to bed, but he came in with another big tip, and that I'm super appreciative of. I was not expecting that at all. I was just expecting to just kind of chat with y'all today, since I'm a bit tired for tarot streams, but I wanted to do some tarot readings. So thank you all for being understanding and being great human beings, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. And don't forget to drink water too. I'm gonna go do that right now. So bye bye. And same with TubeTube. Thank you guys. You guys have been swell. Bye bye. I don't mean to ignore you. I'm so sorry. I'm doing my best to try and read comments and remember to look over. All right. Bye team.